Hi, Professor Roberts. This is Allison Swanson, your McGraw-Hill representative. Thank you so much for spending time with me yesterday. I loved meeting you, coming in your office, meeting your dog. It was awesome. Great experience. I also wanted to tell you that I talked to Eric Beasley yesterday, and I told him that you called him the legend, and he said yes, he speaks the truth. So we had a good chuckle about that. Anyway, as promised, I told you I was going to run your Hughes book through our Create Print on Demand system, make it black and white, take out the chapters that you wanted, and I'm going to show you how low we can get this price. You're going to be blown away. Let's just say that. So this is basically our system where we can put anything together that you'd want. For instance, if you wanted to take a couple chapters of a history book and put it in like a course pack, you wanted to look to see if there are any cool Detroit articles in here. You could search by articles, cases, readings, tons of stuff. And then also any textbook that we've ever published pretty much is in here. So for your purposes, I know what to do. I'm just going to type in Hughes in the Google search bar-ish type looking thing here. You can search by title, author, ISBN. I'm just going to search by author here because I know that's the main author on that. And as it's searching through all of our stuff, it's going to try to find the sociology title. But I might have to do something else. Oh, there it is, Sociology, the Core. Is there a more recent edition than that? You might have a super old one. Or it really might not have been updated since 2013. Let me see. Sometimes in details it'll tell you 11th. No, I wonder if it's ever going to be reworked. Anyway, we will add that whole thing because that seems like it is the newest one, but that's not the cover that you had actually. So you must have had an old edition. So the way that I do this typically, right here, you can add all the content individually, but I am going to go ahead and I'm just going to add the whole book and then take out what we talked about that you don't cover. That's just an easier way to do it. I'm going to click Add Book, and it's going to say, are you sure you want to add all this content? I'm going to say yes, of course. Create New Project. I'm going to call this Sociology for Roberts at OU. Select Discipline. It makes you select the discipline just because it wants to know what kind of an instructor you are. And also it's going to give us covers that sort of make sense. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Okay, and as it starts to add this content, we're keeping it black and white because that'll be the cheapest way. But then we'll also be able to see this price update. So right now, just by making it print black and white, not taking any content out, we got it down to about $76. This title alone is $125 net. So that's if it was new in the bookstore without bookstore markup. So I imagine that the used version would be just under 100. So we're already doing better. But I could actually check in the bookstore, see what it is. But I bet you it's just under 100 for the used. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to take out the chapters when I moved on and arrange. We're going to take out the chapters that you said that you didn't want. So let me look at my notes here. You said you did not want 8, 9, 11, 12, and 13. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through and I'm going to hit check 8, 9. You don't cover gender inequality? Just kidding. I really don't. I don't know what you'd cover in your course. Okay, 11, 12, and 13. Awesome. So then we're going to go ahead and we're going to go up here and we're just going to click delete. It's going to say, are you sure? We're going to remove this content. And we're going to see the price go down, $56.16. What? Are you kidding me? Your book is so inexpensive for your students now, and it's exactly what you want. So now it's just the chapters that you cover. Next, I'm going to hit personalize. And this is where you can pick your binding, like, you know, if you want this to be loose leaf 3-hole punch, if you want it to be like a workbook, you can make it like that. You can also make it an ebook, shrink wrapped, all that. I'm going to keep it 8x5x11, print black and white, and perfect soft cover adhesive. Next, we're going to pick a book cover. We have tons of book covers here. If you click all of them, you can take a look through. I don't know which one you'd want, but I kind of just like a few of them, so we could always go back and change this if you don't like it. If you're like Allison, that was not something I'd ever pick out. I like this light bulb. I think the image is really cool. I don't know that it really relates to sociology, but I like the light bulb. So I'm just going to call this Sociology, the core. It says course name required. You just have to put something in here. It doesn't have to be your course name. And we'll say Social 100. And then it automatically puts your name in here. I'm going to take it out just because most instructors don't like that. And I'll keep Oakland University Sociology in there too. Yeah, and that looks nice. And then from here, we're going to order the review copy. So I will actually mail this as a print book, and then I'll put the address in there, all that good stuff. I just won't do it right in front of you on this YouTube video because I don't want to put your address on YouTube. But what this is going to do is it's going to come your way, and then you can take a look at it. Let me know if you want any changes, if this seems like a good deal to you. I seriously think that there's no way that the bookstore can beat a net price of $56 for this book. So we took it down less than 50%. We knocked 50% off the cost of this book. It's amazing, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do this for you. I'm going to send it off to your office. Let me know what you think. And if you want to get on Create yourself and start to look at maybe doing some other things for some other courses you teach, let me know and I'll give you your credentials. I'll help you log on. We'll do all that good stuff. But beyond just doing some digital things, this text doesn't actually have a digital resource with it, probably because it's not going to be updated, but it's another good way for you to use content that's completely customized to your course, and you feel good about it because the price is lower and the students are only paying for the content that they use. So that's my pitch to you. Hope you love it. Please write me back and let me know what you think. And then if you're ready to go for this for the fall, we can get you ISBNs to the bookstore, all that good stuff. Thanks so much. You have a great day.